Sometimes life brings us challenges, and when attorney Ron Johnson goes to work every day, he's ready to fight for you. Ron Johnson represents clients in personal injury and wrongful death cases, provides mediation in matters such as wills and real estate transactions, and assists with Social Security disability. His goal is to serve his community and help his clients navigate complicated systems to access the benefits and fair treatment they are entitled to by law. He'll make sure you understand your rights and responsibilities and won't leave you behind to fend for yourself. Ron Johnson's office is local, and he is accessible to work with you personally, whether face-to-face, by phone, or video conference. Let his 53 years of experience help guide you to peace of mind and the best possible outcome in your case. Your first consultation is free. Charges for Social Security disability services are subject to approval by the Social Security Administration. Call the Law Office of Ron B. Johnson at 972-938-7163 or visit www.lawofficeofronjohnson.com to schedule your free consultation.
Hi, I'm Jackson with Ellistown Home, and I'm excited to welcome you to a new video segment that will be called Rooted. Those of you who have been following my articles on Thursdays might already know what Rooted is all about. Rooted is an article segment written by me and has become a place where I can share my artwork and my stories and thoughts behind the making of them. With that said, let's get into today's segment. On November 1st, 2023, the Texas Rangers won their first World Series. After 52 years in Texas and 63 years in the franchise, this win means a lot to the people across our community and the whole state of Texas. Today, I wanted to share my story of what it was like to experience it in person. But before I do, I want to take you back to another important day in Texas Rangers baseball history. On November 1st, 2010, the Rangers lost Game 5 of the 2010 World Series against the San Francisco Giants. This was a memorable day because I was at the game when they lost in 2010, and I was only 6 years old at the time. The following year, me, my mom, and my dad traveled to St. Louis to attend Game 6 of the 2011 World Series. And when they lost Game 6, we decided to get last-minute tickets for Game 7, and we all know how that turned out. This year, me and my dad flew over to Phoenix for Game 5 of the 2023 World Series, hoping and dreaming for a different outcome than before. I'm super excited that we got what we hoped for and so much more. I want to start by saying this experience was really surreal. After seeing the Rangers lose 2 World Series in a row as a kid, being in the Diamondback Stadium reminded me of being in the Cardinal Stadium in St. Louis whenever I was 7, which isn't exactly a comforting feeling. The first 7 innings were really nerve-wracking, but Uvalde and the team made it out of it. Something I'm never going to forget is whenever Marcus Semien hit that home run at the top of the 9th, and that's whenever it really sank in that it was really finally about to happen. Another obvious memorable moment was whenever Josh Sborz delivered strike 3 and declared the Texas Rangers the 2023 World Champions. Another one of my favorite moments was getting to experience the ceremony in person. I remember thinking, is this really happening right now? The whole night felt like I was dreaming. The kind of dream you don't want to wake up from. It was really hard to accept that it actually happened. It felt so weird and surreal. I remember it really didn't feel real until way later on. When we got back to the hotel, me and my dad celebrated at the hotel bar and ordered a whole bunch of food and desserts. And that was whenever me and my dad were treated with an unexpected surprise. Those of you who know who Chuck Morgan is know that he has been the Rangers ballpark announcer for over 50 years. Some of you may recognize him only by hearing his iconic voice at every Texas Rangers home game. With that said, he was in the hotel bar with us that night, and he gave a toast to the Rangers.
Gonna give it up? I didn't believe we would do it. We Think about it. 1972, a lot of people died and gone on, and we think about them, and man, for 40 years I've been wanting to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, how about them world champion Texas Rangers?
This trip reminded me that sometimes in life you have to wait a long time for some things you want to happen. And sometimes not all of us get a chance to see those things happen in our lifetime. So whether you've been waiting a lifetime or a handful of years, I want to congratulate all my fellow Texas Ranger fans. This trip also served as a reminder for me to take the opportunity to thank God for creating baseball. Baseball has brought so many people and communities together and has such a rich history. This week, I made an art piece to celebrate the Rangers winning the World Series. My art piece depicts the 2023 World Series MVP Corey Seager on the right and Adolis Garcia on the left. When I planned to make this piece, I wanted to make something to commemorate my story of not only experiencing this historic moment with my dad, but also my lifelong love of baseball. If you enjoyed, be sure and check out my art segment Rooted on ellisdownhome.com. Thanks for watching.